Oh. Morning all, morning. Yeah, a couple of minutes late this morning. Let me just check that I'm on and that we are up and live. We are. That's excellent. Right, I'm going to leave it there because last week no comments came through, but they were up on my phone. So I'm just going to leave that there to see if in case I miss any comments. So how are you? Yep, a couple of minutes late for Tuning Tuesday. Not going to believe it, yes, so I'm hot and sweaty. Cleaning the bathroom, my God. Suddenly cleaning that and then realising that I'm late. Anyway, because I've got hands-on clients all this afternoon and this evening. So, yes, got to make sure things are spick and span. So how are you on this Tuesday morning, the 1st of August? Welcome to Tune In Tuesday with me, Ali Brown. Why am I here this morning? Well, on these Tuesdays, as I explained last week, hopefully they're going to be regular from 11 o'clock on a weekly. And the Tune In Tuesday is just really to catch up, get to chat, find out what any issues that you have, a place for me to answer any questions that are in the group, if anybody has any. It's a place we can answer questions and I can answer it live. And my musings for the week. So today is the 1st of August, start of another month, start of the 8th month of the year, and it's Lammas as well. So lots going on today for the 1st of August. First off, I want to ask, where's the summer gone? I want to know what's happened to the weather. Well, I've got a bit of sunshine here now, which is great, but it's flipping cold, which is what I'm not impressed with. So I'd like to know where my summer's gone and if June was the summer and that was it. Okie dokie. Also, as I said, it's Lammas today. So are you celebrating? Are you doing any rituals? In my own apothecary page, I've got a freebie there that I'm giving away, which is a Lammas celebration guide. So if anybody wants to go and have a look at that and leave an emoji or whatever in the comments to say yes please, I will send that over to you via PDF. So have a look. Ali's Apothecary, there is 2 of us, so mine's got the logo, the other one's in America. But mine's got the logo, so do have a look at that. As I said, Ali's Apothecary. I think it's Ali's Welsh Apothecary. I think is actually in the name for the Facebook group. No, it's for the Facebook page. It's Ali's Apothecary, but on the URL, I think it's Ali's Welsh Apothecary. I think just so because there's that name's already been taken. Anyway. Waffling on here. Like I said, we got Lammas. So are you celebrating? Do you do any rituals? Are you doing anything today? I've got some things going on later this evening that I want to take back. I know that there's a local group in Bognor that are getting together this evening for Lammas. But I just wondered, wherever you are in the country, if you were doing anything yourself today. I'm hoping I'm going to burn some incense and meditate and whatever I'm going to do this evening, and certainly write down what I'm grateful for and what I'm reaping from the last 6 months or whatever for the year, 6-7 months of the year. Last month and last week we had my birthday, my special birthday, my 60th birthday. So I ran the birthday offer of ATA membership, reduced down to £20 a month for the life of your membership. So that ran for last week, which was lovely. But that's finished now. That's done. Whether I'll do that next year, I don't know. But I don't, as I said, I hadn't run it since 2019, so that was the special offer that I had run for last week. and for my birthday. And a very quiet birthday, because as you probably already know, and I've said it umpteen times, I'm off to Harry Potter World next month. So I can say next month now, it's so exciting. So that's what I'm doing next month to celebrate. So here we go, let's have a talk. What are we chatting about today? So we've covered Lammas, which I wanted to talk about. Oh yes, and procrastination. Now, how are you doing with your targets and your goals? Within the academy, we set ourselves accountability, and for a few of us, our lists are getting longer and longer. And now what we're finding that we have to do, there's an accountability list of stuff that we want to get done, and there's an accountability list of priority. And it's the priority tasks that are getting done, and it's the other stuff that we know we need to look at it, but we're not giving it a priority. Now, also with Tea and Business in the members group, we have a workbook that we have for the start of the month for Tea and Business, where we look at what we want to do for the forthcoming month. Now, I have a goal in there that is not on my accountability list, but it's something that I think I have set myself every month to do, I think since April, and that is to look at my leaks in my marketing. So what I call my leaky bucket syndrome. It's where I'm doing marketing, but where I have leaks. So it's whether I'm not consistently showing up, it's whether I'm not responding to anything, it's whether I haven't got a follow-up system, it's whether I am part of lots of Facebook groups and I am not taking part in the group chat, or I'm not commenting, or I'm not engaging in the group, so I'm missing out again on the reactions there. So lots of the that is just for me to go through my leaky bucket and to go through it. And I've had this on my Tea and Business workbook since about April, and every month after that it keeps getting put into the next workbook and to the next workbook, and it's not getting done. Now, why are my other tasks becoming more of a priority than that? What is stopping me from getting that task done? What is stopping me from doing that task? Can't use the excuse of don't have the time, because I'm making the time for everything else. Why am I not giving this priority? And this is where procrastination comes in. You may have some tasks like that yourself, or a goal or a target or something that you want to do, and you're not getting it done, and it keeps getting put onto your list, and it keeps being carried over to every week or to every month. And after a couple of months, you've got to really look at that task, that goal, that target, and find out why are you not doing it? Why are you procrastinating about it? What is stopping you from getting it done? And that's what I have to look at. That's why I have to have a look at this leaky bucket. Is it because I'm not breaking it down into smallable chunks, that I'm just feeling overwhelmed with it? Is it because I don't know where to start? Because I've got something there that's not letting me work on it, that is stopping me. I am giving everything else priority and not this, and I need to look at why. Is it because I'm fearful what I might find of how many leaks I've got in my marketing? Or acknowledging in the realization that I'm not doing the marketing that I thought I was doing? Am I kidding myself that and I'm getting all the marketing done, and then this work, this task, this review might highlight that I'm not actually doing the marketing that I thought I was doing? So what is it that's stopping me? I'm not asking you. I know that I now need to sit down and work out why I've got a block, why I've got procrastination about getting this target done, getting this task done on my workbook. Getting this task done that I've set myself within the academy, and I know it's there, but I'm not giving it the priority. 3-4 months down the line, it's moved again to another workbook. So what is it for me? And are you on that same boat yourself? Do you have something that sits on your to-do list and it's not getting done? Some things we have on to-do lists that can just be carried over month after month. It might be an idea that you got, oh, and I must put that on my list, and it's something you're going to look at when it's the right time, when you found something, when you're looking for something, when you make that connection with somebody. You might have something like that on your list that, yeah, can sit there week after week, month after month. You might want to move it to something in Trello or something like that, so it sits there until the time is right, but you might have it on your task list as a reminder to keep looking at that, to keep reviewing it, to see if it's the right time to do it. But some tasks you may have that is just, you're just putting a block on. It could even be something like, you know, creating a membership, or creating a club for your own therapists, that they get like a VIP club. It might be a membership, it might be a subscription box, it might be writing blogs. That is another one on my list, but it's there. It's not a priority. It's there. All my blogs are building up. I've just got to put them onto the website. But that's not a major priority for me, so I'm not procrastinating about that one. But what is it you're procrastinating about? What is it that you need to do to get through that procrastination? Is it, as I said, breaking it down into smaller tasks? Is it the overwhelm? Is it not sure what you need to do about it? If it's something you're not sure what to do about it, ask in here. Ask in the group. Somebody in the group may have already created that, may have already set something up with that, may have already done a Facebook Live, may have already created a free ebook, may have already done newsletters, may have written their first blog, done their first vlog, or whatever. What is it that's stopping you from getting a certain task done? Maybe it's your end of your accounts. Maybe you're still sat on them. Is it just that you're not putting the time in the diary to get it done? There's no problem. You're just not giving it time in your diary to get it done. Or is it that you just really don't like doing it, and if you're at that position, then it's time to think about outsourcing it and giving it to a bookkeeper or an accountant to do the end of your accounts for you. I mean, I do that. I just don't trust myself with figures. So instead of spending the time and hours that it would take me to do the self-assessment and everything else, I now just pay a bookkeeper to do it for me, bookkeeper and accountant to do it for me. But it might be you're a dab hand at doing accounts. It's just you're not giving yourself the time in the diary to get it done. So what is it? What do you do? It might be something that you're procrastinating. Again, there's Brian Tracy has written a book called Eat That Frog. And it's something that whatever is the worst task of the day, whatever is the biggest task or the worst task or the task that you're really putting off, that's the first thing to get done in the morning, and then the rest of the day then is a breeze. And don't try and do it all in one day. Maybe you only want to spend 10 minutes on it, 15 minutes on it, half an hour. Set a timer and then go, right, half hour, go off and do something else. It might be something that you know you can do, but you just really don't want a fancy face in, so go off for a walk. Go off and do something, whether it's go for a walk, dance, sing to something, meditate, and then come back and do it. Maybe you want to set yourself a reward that, I really don't want to do this task, but if I do it, then I'm going to give myself and go and treat myself to a latte, or I'm going to treat myself to a bar of chocolate, or I'm going to treat myself to a walk down to the local park. So think of a reward for yourself at the end of it, a bit like, sticking a star on your board. Maybe you want to create a star chart. So for every reward you do, you put it on your chart. Another thing that I used to do years ago, I used to have ideas, doing, and done. So I'd have the ideas up on a sticky board on sticky notes, and then when I'd start something, I'd move it over to doing, and then when it's done, I'd move it to done. And that's another great motivational piece, is to do that, because you can see the progress. Besides what you're doing there, you're moving your sticky note about, and it's seeing the progress. Now you might think, oh, that's dumb, Al, but sometimes the dumbest things are the best. So a sticky chart might work, rewarding yourself something might work, putting money in a kitty to saving up for something might work. It's what's going to work for you to get through your procrastination, to get something done. So it's either looking at it and breaking it down, into smaller little chunks. It's doing it first thing in the morning as your first task in the day, in the morning, and maybe only giving yourself 15 minutes to half an hour and doing that daily until that task is done. If it's a regular thing, it might be that you need to put it into a morning routine or a first thing you do at work routine. So it might be, right, you're not seeing your clients till 11 o'clock in the morning, but you actually start in work at 10, so 10 till 11 is admin. Or you might start seeing clients at 10, but you want to give yourself 7 till 8 o'clock as admin, and then part of that admin is doing a social media post. I don't know, it's whatever you think that you need to do, but you're procrastinating because you're not doing it. It's either that or you outsource it and pay for somebody else to do it who can do it much quicker than you. I've got my done for you services that I do for therapists, and that is I have therapists who now outsource to me their newsletters and their social media, because they don't want to be in Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn consistently posting, and that's what they want, is consistency, but they don't have the time or don't have the inclination to do it because they've got better things to do in their time. Fair enough, they've got clients to work with that need them more than them doing their social media, so they leave it to me and I do their social media for them. I love being on the BC, I love being on a computer, I love being on social media, so I will do their posts for them. I've got others that don't have time or inclination to do newsletters, but know that newsletters is a good way of touching base and keeping a relationship up with their clients, so I provide newsletters for therapists. I also do Trello work, so a lot of people have got lots of ideas and they know where to store them, because you can't keep them all in your head, and they've got notebooks everywhere. So they give me all their ideas, all their stuff, and I create a Trello platform for them. That, or it's their social media posts. So I create a library of their social media posts that they can then access. So then they can go back to doing it themselves. So there's the Trello, and as I said, there's the MailChimp with the newsletters, and the Trello is there, and social media. So that's the thing, and it's websites. Again, I maintain some websites for some therapists, because a lot of people have on GoDaddy and wherever. A couple of them have on, I said I don't touch the GoDaddy ones, but those with the WordPress, they'll want like a blog added, or they want new images added, or they want their price lists updated, or they want their courses added to the website, and they give it to me to do, and I can add that website, I can add that to their website for it and just maintain it for them. So that's what the outsourcing is. You can either get a VA, a virtual assistant, to do it, or you can get somebody like me that specialises more, because I'm in the industry. And that's, again, wasn't something that I thought I was going to do or offer, but it became apparent that more and more therapists were asking me, would I do it? So that's why the Done For You services came up. So this is where they've had the procrastination with those things that I now provide. So have a look at your procrastination, have a look at your lists. Is there anything that you're really having a problem with getting done? And it's time to have a look at it, break it down and see. It might be a case of writing in your journal, well, why? Why do I not like doing it? Because I don't have the time. Why am I not making time? Keep asking yourself that why, and hopefully then you will get down to the end of it, of what the real crux of the matter is and why you're not getting it done. Do tell me. You may be procrastinating over something. Share it in here. If it's you're stuck with something, ask the question in here and the answer. Member in here, another therapist in here, might have the answer for you. So there we are. That's Tune In Tuesday for today, all about procrastination, and how you can get your tasks done, how you can break through that procrastination with ideas. You may have more ideas of how you get through your procrastination, and again, share them in here, because it might help out another therapist. But that's your Tune In Tuesday for today. Anyone that's watching on replay, please, put in their hashtag replay and let me know that you're watching. Those that have watched, thank you very much for being here, and I will catch up with you again next week. Have a good week and have a good Lammas day. Take care now. Bye.